guys.
What's going on, KP? How you doing, brothers? Finally, you come and meet you.
I know I gotta.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Wow, that was loud. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually loud. How you guys doing here live with me tonight with a scarce of the Q&A with David J. Paul. He's in the background waiting right now. Oh, that was really loud. Let's get a shout out for as wide as can. Let's get crazy by the support. Let's get some comments on the wall as well, please, people. Let me know you're there. If not, don't worry. I will see it on my tablet. It looks like we got some bit of an issue with some comments. Someone let me know they are there, please. What's going on, Sharice? How you doing, sweetie? How you feeling? Let's get a shout out as much as we can because we're about to go and bring on David J. Paul onto the show in the next couple of seconds. Come on, people. Let's give this channel a bit of a support. Good evening, Mr. William. How you doing here? Okay, guys, we are live on Entertainment DNTV channel. We are live on Deep Paranormal, and we are live on Entertainment DNTV's website and YouTube. Guys, if you want to know what the website is, it's www.entertainmentdntvchannel.co.uk. Go and check us out. We're literally there. We've got a nice network and we come up give this a massive shout out to everyone. In the next couple of days, you will start seeing some great stuff. But right now, this is about David J's Paul Q&A. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys, tonight, but hey, don't forget, don't worry about it. I never make mistakes. Who knows? Make sure you book our readings in on a Thursday as well. Keep an eye out. We didn't do this Thursday because we were up to chocolate blocks. So anyway, let's bring him on. Let's bring Mr. David J. Paul on. Let's get crazy. Let's get mental. And anyway, we all know he's a bad bit of a joker, but he's pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David J. Paul.
Joe,
how's it going, man?
You're making me laugh already, Joe. We didn't even start the show yet.
That's what I do best. It's what I know of. Snake. I'm really good at that, mate. How you doing? How you doing? Did you enjoy the show last time?
Drew, it was awesome. I loved everybody that came on. I loved chatting with everybody. It was a great surprise. Didn't know exactly who was coming on. Got me worried for just a little bit because I know you like surprises. I know you like surprising me. So I just was really, really excited to see who came on. Great conversation. I hope everybody's watching those shows that we already did the last couple of days. But now here it is. And I am excited to be back on. Can't wait to answer anybody's questions only in the movie and TV world. But I'm ready to answer anything that they have for me.
I'll try and be good then. I'll try and be good for you, okay? If it's one of them things.
I'm watching you, Drew. Really, I
But
am.
before we read all the audience comments, to all the audience out there, you could actually come on a live to ask him a question, or you could put a Q&A question on DNTV's comment. You are literally coming in for a question Q&A. Come in, actually ask him a question on live, and this goes on to Roku TV. Make sure you check out Entertainment DNTV channel on Roku TV. So you actually get to be pleasure on camera asking David J. Paul just a question in person, if that's okay with you, David.
Yep, yep.
Because I'm on yourself closer. Is that cool? That's cool.
Yes.
So, yeah, you like this idea, don't you? I thought you would. But I
Yes.
just gotta say
Can't
this
wait
out
for
there.
discussion.
I just gotta say this quickly out here for you. The last show you done, you basically took over Sean Keane's record. So, well done, you. I'm just putting it out
Ah,
there, Sean Keane. The competition's on. So
well, I
you
appreciate it.
probably laugh
Thank
at me.
you. Well, I appreciate that, and like I said, I had a great time last time, and I just hope everybody keeps coming in and is very interested in what I have to say, what you have to say, what's our upcoming projects going to be like. I just love to just bring everybody together and try and make some great movie magic.
It is all about making the magic, and it is really about making the magic for it. Okay, so we already got a question in here. And this is from Andrew. This is Andrew. I'm just gonna call him Andrew Dre Brown. Dave, is there any kind of project you do, or is there anything you would not do on a film? On the film scene. Okay, so they have you read that, mate?
Yep, read it. So, very good question,
Okay.
Andrew Jacob Brown. So, let's begin by saying that I love to push myself to a very, very high level, as high as I could go in the entertainment industry, any kind of film. I just like to know where I have a limit. And right now, I've been patching into every single genre for every single kind of character that I've been fortunate enough to play. And so far, I think I've been doing pretty well. Um, so yeah, so uh, there's no kind of scene I don't think that I would have a problem doing with, as long as I have a great partner, great teammate, great chemistry in those scenes with. So I like to help people, push people through the scenes that I'm with, like to build confidence for the other people, and sometimes they push me to be a better actor in those kind of scenes. So yeah, so Andrew, that was a good question. Thank you.
That was a good question, actually, Andrew. Question from: what's the worst thing you ever done on the scene in any film, like mistakes or something really funny? What's the worst episodes you
Um,
actually done, and you took a piss out of it? I gotta admit that one.
so I remember that um, there was a movie that I was doing in the past when I first started getting my feet wet in the industry. And the funny part about it was I was nervous as shit. I had no idea what I got myself into. And when I read the script, I said to myself, "Oh man, is there any way I could back out of this, or is there any way I could tell the director to just change up a little bit for me on the fly?" I was actually really nervous, and like I said, it was when I first started out, and I tried to memorize it on the fly. I tried to act with the partner that I was teaming up with in that scene, and it just wasn't happening. So thankfully, I went to the director and I said, "Hey, listen, I've been trying really, really hard to get this going, and it's not happening for me. So if you could just be a cool dude and work with me on that to make it really be believable, I would really appreciate it. Cut me some slack a little bit. And he actually did. So I was very, very lucky, I think, that he was cool to help me out. And then I gave it my all after that because the nerves were gone. So it definitely helped. But that was one of my biggest nervous feelings I ever had when I stepped on foot on any kind of set. But I got through it. So I'm here. I survived.
So, Gemma Sprong said hello from Wales, where I used to live. She said hi to you.
Cool.
She's
Howdy.
she's been a big follower on the NTV for a long time.
Awesome.
Um,
Awesome.
If you got any question for David J. Paul, please put them in the box, or you're more welcome to do a quick question. Come and give him a question in person. I think that's really cool and cute for a good idea. But they have one more question from me before the audience go into. Who is the biggest producer and actor you worked with in this field? Um, and as well at the same time with it.
So the biggest actor I worked with right now, well, I mean, I signed on to work with very big names that are still coming up in the near future. But the biggest name that I actually physically worked with was Kevin Sorbo. Kevin Sorbo was awesome and really cool dude. And I'm definitely looking forward to working with him coming up in the near future. And I just casted him. I'm a casting director for the feature film called David. And it's about the true life story of King David. And I casted Kevin Sorbo to play the character Saul. And I also casted Michael Pare. He's coming in to play Samuel. I casted Nathan Jones to be playing Big Dude Goliath. And I'm really, really fortunate to be able to cast them because I have a great producer, great friend named Kyle Cavalier. So I thank you, Kyle, for giving me the opportunity. And a great casting assistant for the movie is Victoria Stevens. And if you're listening, hi, Victoria. How you doing? And yeah, it's awesome. I'm going to look forward to working with Kevin again. And hopefully I'll reach out to him again in the future for a new upcoming project that I have in mind. I create stories. I create a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to movies. And I'm very, very, very lucky and fortunate to actually have great teammates and great cast and crew in everything that I try and make. So I thank you guys for everything with that as well. So yeah, so far Kevin Sorbo, but there's a lot of really big names that are coming up in the near future, which I can't say right now because I have NDA contracts that I signed and I don't want to break those. But pretty soon there's going to be some pretty big names.
Okay, so if anyone's got a question for him, please put it in. And he comes in and said
Alfred, he always has to jump in somehow, huh?
He's got you right there, he's got you right there.
Wherever we are, he will always find you.
Tongue? William Tongue.
So what is my favorite movie? Favorite movie I've been in so far. Oh wow. So there's a lot of them. So right now, currently, I would have said Devil's Night. Devil's Night is a horror fantasy medieval film. And once again, that was with Kevin Sorbo, Eric Roberts, Daniel Baldwin, Angie Everhart. I played this character named Ianto, who is one of two brothers who are really, really tough warriors. And we went to team up with this group called the Lost Blades from this king of Veroka, and we had to protect the king, and we had to be on a quest to slay all different mythical creatures. And that movie was unbelievable. That is supposed to be a release date coming up this spring. It's going to be on Blu-ray, DVD. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be huge. And ever since I was a kid, I was just like amazed of how much really cool history was done, in real life before I was born. And I'm huge on history, and I definitely favor the medieval time era. And when I saw that there was a movie that was going to be based in medieval timepiece with a little horror, which I'm a fan of also, and some fantasy, I had to jump on that very quickly. And the role was unbelievable. It was fun. And I still remember it till this day. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that when it comes out this spring. So, yeah. So that was right now one of my most favorite movies that I've been in.
Just to let you know, I got restricted to sharing on anything on Facebook right now. So they give me the kick, they give me the boot. The Facebook has arrested me.
So I see right there. Are you are you a vampire?
I'm just about to get the next one up.
Yeah.
Little witchy.
Yeah. I wonder where that came from, little witchy. So I know that I would love to be a vampire in movies, yes. Which anyone out there, if you're directing a movie coming up soon, please call on me. I would love to jump on that big time. But to answer your question, no, I am not a vampire, Lil Witchy. But I have to ask Drew. Drew, are you a vampire? Any night given? Do you feel like one? You feel like biting anybody or drinking blood or anything, Drew?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know. I like a bit of blood. It's a bit of
Mm-hmm.
a good pleasure. Nom nom nom.
Yes. Well,
But
well.
my wife's marriage name was Cullen. So
Hmm.
before she got married, she was Cullen. So the Twilight. I get to pick on it directly for that.
Drew, let me ask you a question.
But yeah, yeah.
Drew,
Oh,
so I got to ask
here we
you.
go. Okay.
I know. So here's a big surprise. So the question is, if you were an actor, what movie would you like to be in, and what kind of character you would like to play?
I would like to be in a Mission Possible movie, like a spy movie, and I'll be the guy who behind the scene like use maps to trace like the enemy. Real superheroes are behind the screens to protect the
Yeah.
double agents, and but then I get my own mission as the building gets breaking in. So I'll be a superhero in the end with a man with a wheelchair, with a style wicked gadget set, and it would be
Mm,
pretty cool, like, epic film. That wheelchair can turn into a nuclear bomb detector. It can have machine guns prepped on it. It can drive in snow, water. It'd be pretty cool.
nice. Sounds cool. So let's hope you
What
get there
about you?
someday, right? Um.
I will. Some movie ideas. What about you?
So what I would love to play, and if you guys are listening out here, please, if you're casting for this, I really want to be a part of this big time. I'm huge on westerns. I love outlaws, man. I'm a big fan of Billy the Kid, big fan of Jesse James, big fan of those movies like Young Guns. I'm a huge fan of Young Guns, like Young Guns 1, Young Guns 2. Now I'm so excited that Young Guns 3 is now in production. I can't wait to see that. I am so stoked. So I would love to be playing an outlaw. I love playing the villains. I love playing the bad guys. I've been doing it for so long that it's just embedded in my head. Like I just constantly want to play villains, and it's so exciting. So westerns is definitely
That's
something I want to be
that
a part
sounds
of.
more like you.
Yeah.
You like
So
being
I'm
a bad
hoping
guy, don't you? That's your trend.
westerns, Drew. So if you know anybody out there that is gonna be making a western, definitely try and help me get into one.
Come on, people, we gotta get him out there. We gotta push him out there to get him in a western. He needs a cowboy hat, and he needs to wear the guns. We gotta see him as an outlaw. He's got the cheek for
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, and my Facebook page, I have a picture of me in a cowboy outfit that I was trying out for a CW TV show called Walker Texas Ranger, and that's the newest Walker Texas Ranger with Jared Padalecki, and I was asked to audition, so I looked the part. They liked everything about it. They sent me some lines to do. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, but it was pretty exciting to be asked to do it. I really just want to have a chance to get in there.
Why do you like the back?
Why do I like the bad guy roles?
Yeah.
Well, the bad guy roles to me, especially in the movie industry, they're unpredictable. Like they could change. Um, they could change their ways in the movie. Like for instance, a good guy, right? You already know what's going to happen with the good guy. The good guy is most likely going to try and do really good things in the movie, try and save people, and survive at the very end. The bad guy, he can be good at times. He could, kind of like change on the fly. I like the dying part. It's always fun. I like doing my own stunts and stuff. Uh, Killing people on the set is fun. So to me, it's more enjoyable, and I could blend in more than one character at a time. I can multitask with different kind of roles in one character. So I get more enjoyment out of that, I think, instead of just being the good guy.
Like Gusto said.
Yep. Here we go.
Let
Here
it
we
begin. Let
go.
it begins. Let it begins.
Yep. It's all starting. So we're almost 25 minutes in, huh? Okay.
Yeah. And before we go on, I gotta quickly do some advertising for David. Very quickly. Guys, make sure the next question is about the Escape Paranormal series. Make sure you ask him about that question too, because we really need to get that out there. We're looking for an executive producer for him. We need someone to interest in this. This is worth doing. This is the big gun. This is actually going out. I'm also going to be putting this on Spotify by the end of the week. I'm also going to be trying to get more systems into involving to get us. We do need you guys to ask about the Escape Paranormal. But let's do a quick advertising to this one very quickly before we show his new series of superheroes. So yeah, let's quickly do that. And we'll ask you some questions. So as we just showed you the video clip to Escape Paranormal, the series. What is that originally about and why it's come out to be so addictive already? We got a lot of people on board, as you know. You got a lot of people on there, and it's so addictive. And even I got addictive. And every time I see that trailer clip, I just want it to hurry up. And it's like a game for in a way. But then it's what is it actually really about, so people can understand it a little bit more?
Shoot, Drew. Sure thing. So I am very, very, very excited about this. So, Escape from the Paranormal. It is a TV show, and it's with the paranormal, like real life paranormal stuff. And there's also a little twist in the middle of the show. I can't technically, Drew, give too much away currently because my team and I are under NDA
Understand.
contracts. But what I can say is I could promise all you out there that this show with my team, consists of, Marine, Grudinsky, Alfred, MacArthur, myself, among others. We are relentlessly working around the clock to make the number one TV show in history. This has never been done before, Drew. You know it. We've been talking to you numerous times about it. You already saw a little quick promo video of it. I could promise you there's going to be multiple celebrities. There's going to be at least 16 states up and down the East Coast that we're going to be finding the most haunted locations ever that is in the history of the US. And it's going to also have a big, big finale. And it's going to be live on pay per view out where you are, Drew, in the UK. So
Yeah.
when I say this has never been done before, I promise you, out of all the work I've done so far, this is the number one biggest thing is in my career. It's going to be the biggest thing in Marine's career, Alfred's career. It's going to be huge. And numerous of celebrities are going to be in it, like I said before. So we're going to need your help, Drew. We're going to need everybody else's help, whoever's watching out there, that if you guys are all into TV shows that will have you on the edge of your seats, you'll be scared out of your mind. If you want to see something that's reality, nothing fake, you want to see real personalities, real celebrities jump out of their seats and want to get the hell out of there really quickly. I need, your help. My team needs your help to bring in a solid investor or two, or whoever else wants to come around to help make this a big monster success. And if any of you guys come in to help our team, I can promise you that it's going to be worth your while. And we would love to talk to you guys. You can reach out to Drew when the show is over. If you're interested, he'll give you our contact info. But we are going to be making this regardless. But in order for it to be monster hit, we definitely need some backing, obviously, just like anybody does in the movie industry. But I could promise you guys, you will not regret it. And Drew, we definitely would love to have you on board in at least an episode or so and see how scared you get. And I would love to hear you scream like a woman because I think it will have a high pitch when you scream, right, Drew? So I want to hear that.
Dreaming.
But but let's get this going,
Do
man. Look,
you know what they
Escape
used
from
to
the
call me?
Paranormal.
Do you know what they used to call me in the paranormal field?
Here it is. It's coming. Let me hear it.
Believe it or not, I used to be afraid. I went into a hospital and I got afraid of that. And me and my wife actually were called the little juniors of paranormal. It's basically, we weren't afraid of anything. But I went out investigating on my own without my wife. Uh, my wife kept me brave. And by the sound of it, I was all brave, but they used to come in the paranormal field. I used to have no fear of any spirit attacks. I used to enjoy it. So if anyone says, yeah, be afraid, I do get afraid, but sometimes showing this, yeah, that's proof if I can't be afraid enough. So I'll be in that series. I might have a new diarrhea pants, but might have to bring sure I
Yeah.
have to bring a pair of clothes or something. But if I scream with a
Okay.
high pitch, my days are gonna have to go and get them checked out.
Drew, you got to come on, man. I'm really excited. I want to see how you react when you see a real life spirit or apparition that comes right in the front of your face and it's going to be filmed. Everything is going to be filmed.
Okay, can I be 100% honest? I'm a psychic medium, so that sort of thing. It's when you go to a crazy building. That's why you get freaked out a little bit.
Yeah, well, good. So you're going to enjoy this then. So great. Thanks for coming on, Drew.
Yeah.
Thanks for agreeing.
I'll come on, but I'll bring on a few people with me, and then.
Nice.
So I got a few people in mind who will come on.
Awesome. Hey, we got 16 episodes, so more the merrier. Let's have a blast. I want to bring people in. My team wants to bring people in that actually think they could handle it. And we are just going out. We want to have a fun time, but then again, we want to show the audience how much fun this is. You guys get great laughs because you'll see exactly how funny our reactions are going to be. And it's real reactions. There's no acting. Even though I'm a movie actor and all, I can promise you I'm not acting in this. This is authentic, what you see out of my reactions. There's going to be a lot of bleeping because I know I can't control myself if I get freaked out. But I love to get freaked out. It makes you feel alive, And since we're going to be on TV, now you get to see with reactions, this is not fake. This is like the real deal. What's up, Jarrell Pyro Johnson? What's up, my man?
What's up, brother? What's up? He's here today. He's gonna check you some questions. Bro.
Here it comes.
He's just saying hi to the family, and yeah, it is. What was your favorite role of all times?
What was my favorite role of all time? Well, I would have to go back and say Devil's Night. Devil's Night. So, remember what I said to you, Drew, about Devil's Night? Yeah, so Devil's Night was
I remember
a horror. Remember? It was a horror fantasy medieval film, which I play one of two brothers named Ianto, who is a brave warrior who teamed up with the Lost Blades that the King of Veroka assembled to kill all those creatures, mythical creatures. And we went on that quest. And I can't really say too much because I would love for you guys to watch it because it's going to be one hell of a movie that's coming out this spring. But it was I was in it with Kevin Sorbo, Daniel Baldwin, Eric Roberts, Angie Everhart. Really good stuff, man. So I need you guys to tune in. Look out for Devil's Night coming out this spring. Promise you won't regret it. It's going to be action packed. It's going to be awesome.
Devil Nights. Make sure you check it. Will it be on Prime or will it be on YouTube or where will it be?
Well, it's definitely going to be on Blu-ray and DVD. It's going to be in all movie shelves. You can buy it. I'm sure it's going to be out on Amazon. You could buy. I'm sure it's going to be in big time streaming networks. It's going to be everywhere. So it's by the Mahal Empire Productions by Michael and Sonny Mahal, and they get all their movies out there at high level. And it's there's going to be a red carpet premiere of that movie when it comes out. So I'm definitely going to be posting that as well. A lot of stuff's in the works, Drew. A lot of fun stuff. I'm looking forward to it. 2023 just started, and already I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Too, you come to the States when it's a red carpet. You're going to get your butt out of that chair from the UK. You're going to come over here and have some fun.
Dude, I'll come and have some fun with you, okay? I will let you do it. I'll probably come on the red carpet. I probably will come on the red carpet and get myself a little photo with you guys. And I'll be like saying to my mom, I'll be crying. I'll be like, I'm on the bloody red carpet. I tell you what, I'll be the biggest kid around you, right? When I'm down in your country, watch out. The roads might be rocking. That's an honest
Drew,
truth.
I got to see you on the red carpet, Drew. I got to see how you hang with us.
I'm going to hang out really cool because you're cool. So I'm not hanging around with Joel and all the other guys. But I'll be happy to come with you on our interviews as well. And I ever stop doing interviews when I'm away. So question from Andrew. Uh, what did he say there?
You clowned me on my second question. Uh-oh. Well, what was the second question?
Okay. Yeah. Did I miss someone? Andrew, did I miss you? Did I miss you, mate? If I did, I apologize. You can kill me later. It's okay.
True. You missed the second question.
Probably it's probably because I've been too much. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Right, wait there. Wait.
What is your biggest strength and your biggest weakness as an actor? Oh, okay, Mr. Brown. My biggest strength is knowing the role, knowing the character, studying it, sleeping, breathing, just being that character. Make sure you know it to perfection. And when it says, and bring it to the set with you. So when that director says action, boom, I'm right in. No second question about it. My biggest weakness as an actor is if I can't really get into the character. Like if I'm hired to play a role, and if the director or the casting director says, "Dave, I see you playing this character," I don't like turning roles down. Right? To me, it's always exciting as an actor. I love to portray every single kind of actor that I can. But character as I can. But the weakness is if I really can't feel it in a lot of the lines that I have to do. The weakness is I can't wrap my mind around it that well. And even though I try really, really hard to please the director and, for who he gave me the role to play, I want to try and make it a point to make it as solid as possible. But sometimes it really doesn't happen for me if I can't really see it. So then that's my weakness. I can't fight through it hard enough to really make it come out as 100% believable, if it makes any sense. But I would like to once again talk to the director and say, hey, throw me a bone here. Let me twist it a little bit, and let me just stay in the same dialogue as what you have my character doing. And to me, that will make it a little bit more easier for me to make the character that much stronger, if that makes any kind of sense.
Common sense. That's pretty good common sense there, man. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good question. Andrew, you gave him a good
I have a
question. He
question.
answered pretty well there.
I have a question. What inspired you to be a movie actor? Ah, cool. So what inspired me to be a movie actor? So when I was younger, growing up, I was a huge fan of James Dean and Rebel Without a Cause. You know who James Dean is, and I'm a big fan of Elvis Presley, and I just looked up to those guys big time. And I knew James Dean had it rough. Growing up, no one gave him a shot. He tried to niche his way into everything to just try and get seen and known, and he pretty much did anything to just get recognized. And he was just such a badass. He had that look, he had the style, he had the personality. Now he was the rebel, he was the bad boy, and he almost like was carefree. Like he just did his own thing, and it rubbed off in all of Hollywood. And that's how he got a lot of the roles that they liked what they were seeing in him. They brought him into the movies and he just nailed it. And that's what wanted me to be in the acting industry and to be an actor. See if I could do similar things to what he did, because that's sort of like my real life personality. It's more of just being myself, being outgoing, just being out there. And sometimes it kind of maybe rubs off the wrong way to certain people in the industry, but others, they like it. And, like I said, you can't please everybody. Everybody has their own personalities. But in the movie industry, it's about how you survive, what you do to, try and be in that lifestyle without fading out really quickly. And for me, it's all about being in the lifestyle, being in the entertainment industry as long as I can, and trying to be the best that I can. But my role model was James Dean, Elvis Presley, and that's what made me want to become an actor.
Okay. Next one, Bob. Who is your favorite actor to work with?
My favorite actor to work with. Ooh, this is gonna be a touchy feeling here. Uh, so
Da-da-da-da.
Drell, I would say you, but we didn't act together yet. But I know it's gonna happen though, so that'll be good. My favorite actor to
he's,
work with.
he's kissing
Damn.
Bond.
Yeah. So I would say, hmm, it's a good question. I'm trying to think what I did. Oh, all right. Believe it or not, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but I did my very first movie a long time ago, and I created the story, and I did the casting, and I just had some sort of idea that I wanted to make a short. And when I did that, I had so much fun and great chemistry in the very beginning of my career, and it stuck with me till this day with my buddy Joe Thewitt. And Joe Thewitt's out in Delaware right now. He's a retired Delaware patrolman, and now he's opening up a food truck business. But to start everything off, the one guy that started off in the very, very beginning with me is Joe Thewitt. Really cool dude. We worked really well together, and I would say that. But I enjoy working with all you guys, and that's the reason why I love this industry. I'm meeting so many cool people, so many cool friends, so much great talent. I would say that everybody that I work with is my favorite actor and actress to work with. But you said who is my favorite? Um, I would say it's going back in time and say Joe Thewitt, who helped me get started with my first dream to create my very first movie, and I would say that stuck with me for till this day, actually.
My wife has just said hi to you, so that's one thing.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Nicholas?
Hey, Tail. So, yeah, I'm literally next door to me. So, how can I? Oh, that was one of the mods doing a great job right there. Right now, you are mods. Hey means I'm just catching up with all the comments for you, buddy. But so, what do you want to get? Oh, there you are.
What do I want to be when I get older? I want to be like Drew. I want to be I want to be a host of my own radio show. So I love talking to everybody and all walks of life. I love to bring everybody out in one world, and I would love to bring everybody onto a show that I could be the host of. And I would love to work with people that work really well with me. So it could be one hell of a show, like Maureen Grudinsky, Alfred MacArthur, even you, Jarrell Pyro, Andrew Jacob Brown, Daryl Goldberg. I can name so many people that I would love to work with on something that's going to be hysterical, funny, real. We could do games on the show. We could hold contests on the show, just everything. I would love to get everybody together and have a show that we could do together as a whole, family, basically. I think that would be fun. So I would really like to do that when I get older.
If there was
If there
to be a movie out
about
about
yourself,
a
who would
movie,
you like
who
to?
would you like to play?
Wow. Who would I like? Who would I like
That's
to play
difficult.
you? Yeah. I mean, if he was alive, I would love to have James Dean. But I would love well with the kind of life story that I have. I would love to see someone like Tom Cruise or uh, somebody like I don't know. A lot of the people that I would like to play me is already dead, unfortunately. But someone alive like Tom Cruise or I'm a big fan of Christian Slater. I like Sean Ashmore. You know, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, some guys like that.
Okay. So what is your dream role? What is your dream role by Joval? Joral.
Dream role. I want to play an outlaw, man. I want to play an outlaw in a Western movie. And of course,
He's a bad guy.
with my
I got a
personality
question.
and
I got
all.
a question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'll wait till you finish. We're just a little bit delayed. That's
Oh,
all. Go ahead.
I really want to do Bonnie and Clyde. I want to be one. I want to be in that. I mean, I would love to play something like that. But okay, Drew, what's up?
I like that. I like that idea, Bonnie and Clyde. Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta ask that question. In a minute. I've been ordered to do. This is what I've been ordered to do by the audience.
Would you ever like to do some acting in the UK? I would absolutely like to do that. I mean, I love the UK. I always want to go there, you know, to visit wise. But now, if I could actually get there and be a movie actor out there, heck yeah, hands down. I would do any kind of movie, like horror out there, action, thriller. I would do anything if I was out in the UK. That would be so cool. What's up, Daryl?
I wonder which Daryl this is. What's going on, Mama
Oh,
D?
you know who he is.
Um,
Daryl Goldberg.
Mama D's here, so that Mama D's a friend of ours, just to let you know.
Cool.
So
Hello, hello.
she's in the house. If anyone
Nice.
got a Q&A question, you're more welcome to ask him a Q&A question. This is David J. Paul. He's got a series being credited for the novel called The Escape Paranormal, but we can't explain much on that. But we also got him talking about his movies he's been in, The Devil Gates, The Lost Souls, the I can never say the David one, the other one, the word to the David one. Never could say it properly. I don't know why. It's one in that. But anyway, he knows what I mean. If you guys don't know what I mean, go and check out David J's B&M. Go and check him all out on IBM and his personal interest about him, and you can see what movies he's been in. Cool guy to get to know. He's funny and he is a badass guy too. But he has got a good heart on him and he is really good for his acting. I'm not gonna lie. So, if any producers or extra producers or any movie companies out there, just recommend give them a call or something, or come and contact me or a few other people we got, and we'll give you the details for the information. But yeah, okay. I just seen some comments coming right up by yeah. I love it. Little Witchy said it. Joel, is 1 + 1 2 or is it 11? He's getting you, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
What's going on, man? There you are. That's the name I was looking for. That's the name.
Daryl Goldberg. There he is.
You need to put a code word in your name, Daryl. It'd be pretty cool.
And here we go. The team
Them
is
selling
in.
some Volvo stuff there.
The team
Yeah, it's
is
here. It's
in.
here.
You can't hold them back.
No, I cannot. I cannot. Exactly. Ha 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 ha. What impressions do you? Oh, what impressions
What
do you
inspired
become?
you? I got this,
I
Drew.
already asked
What
that one.
inspired you to become an actor?
Okay.
What inspired me was watching my idols growing up on TV as a kid. That's what inspired me to become an actor, Daryl. And now I feel like I am living the childhood dream that I always wanted to dream. And now I'm just hoping that I could get the bigger, the more complicated, the more exciting movie roles out there, like in westerns, in I love horror. I like history movies. I like medieval time films. I like uh, just anything that involves in history. I like. I specialize in history. I studied that when I was in school. So if I could do movies like that also, that would be awesome. But pretty much anything. I just love acting. So if anybody is hiring, looking for an actor, I would love to do it.
Okay. So, serious question: how do you move past the haters, and what is your way you do it?
How do you move past your haters? Actually, everybody has haters in the industry. It's just a common thing in the entertainment industry. Everybody just has to. It's all about how fast you don't care about what they say and how fast you move forward. It's not about if someone doesn't like you or something like that. Oh my god, he or she doesn't like me. Blah 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 blah. It's because they're jealous people. Okay. Jealousy, you don't want to hang with that. You don't want to stay around that because it'll just get you down. Right. So it's almost like bullies in a way. You don't want bullies to knock you down a peg. I hate bullies. And yes, hate's a hard word to say, but it's true. I love protecting people. I stand up to bullies all the time, especially for people that can't for themselves. So to me, haters are just bullies in the industry. They're just all talk and there's no bite. Okay. So what you have to do is know that for yourself and then just basically don't care. Don't care what they say about you. Block them, turn it off in your mind. You're a better person to actually fall for their garbage because they just want to turn you and turn around with your positive and turn it to negative because they can't get where you're at in this life. They can't get where you're at in the level of your acting, right? They're just the ones staying down. And the only thing that they could do, right, Drew, is just talk, talk, talk. That's all they could do. So if you're a strong individual like I am, I know you are, I know all you guys are that are being, picked on by the haters, just be strong, stand up, pretty much have that no nonsense attitude when they come at you and just say the heck with you. I know what you guys are doing. It's time to move on. I'm stronger than this. It's time to do bigger and better things in my life to worry about in this lifetime of being picked on and being bullied and have the haters reach out to you and stuff. Just have the personality and the determination about basically saying, who cares? I don't care. That's your problem, not mine. I'm moving on. I got bigger and better things to worry about than that. That's ridiculous. And that's why I like standing up for people, because it doesn't bother me one bit and it shouldn't bother you. Drew, it shouldn't be bothering you. I'm sure there's people picking on you all day long because you're in this field, right? You got your own show. I
Oh
guarantee
yeah.
you people are
I
calling and hitting on you being haters. But who cares, right? You got to be strong, man. You got to move
dude, I
forward.
I got like I got people like that.
Exactly. Everybody does. It's a very unfortunate, common thing in the industry. But you just got to be strong enough and you got to have good friends, loyal friends to actually be there when you're falling down like that by getting beat up by people like that. Be there, stand up, grab your hand, lift you up, and say, the heck with these people. I'm here for you. I'm moving you forward. Let's go. I'll do it together with you. I really don't care. And that's how people should actually start feeling about this stuff. It's a new generation, man. And it's about standing up for each other, not about each person picking on people and knocking you down. That was back in the past. People have to start moving forward and being strong. I'm strong with that, Drew. Sorry, that's my belief.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I created an hashtag uh, uh, against bullying, and I literally hate bullies. Um, Another podcast group, I will not mention their lives on or anything to do with them. But they went on social media and started slandering me all over social media and started bullying and bad person. Well, in the end, I said, right, I'm going to ignore all this. But it got to me at one point, man. It got to me, and I went, this, you know what? I'm going to carry on what I'm doing. And I noticed what was going on. I got these screenshots of these people who's coming through inside there. And it got to me at one point, and I said, I can't deal with it anymore. So I went to my mate, and I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I want to go forward. I want to move forward. And asked the universe, and next minute, you guys come out of nowhere. I literally was shocked when I met you, Dave Joel. Was shocked when I met you, and then you just all come out of nowhere. You give me the heart attack. And in the end, I went, this, you know what? They tried message me and asked me why I didn't talk to them. Do you know why? Because it's not about being a bigger man. It's about moving away and just get my life. Got a life behind this screen. I got a kid who's autistic. I got a wife I got to deal with who's going through some illness at the moment. I got a dying mum. And it's better things for me to do not to deal with them people who's negative. That's why I moved on. And since you come out to somewhere in my whole entire life and just change work, I was like, whoa, okay, this is something I've been choose to go to. So I'm gonna go with the flow. And I'm absolutely freaking living it. 'Cause every day I wake up now, I don't feel angry, I don't feel sad, I don't feel depressed. I'm just enjoying it. I can look forward to speaking to you and speaking to general people, and it's nice. My show is
Mm,
absolutely loving it. And that's a compliment I'm giving you there. That's a massive compliment right there, mate.
mm,
And that's because bullies are the smallest, and we just got to move on. They're literally, there's no
mhm.
time for them. I agree with you. I'm with you, Shody. So that's why
Yeah,
we've created a hashtag against bullying. But right now, that's what it is.
yeah. Well,
That's
I
what
got
it
you
is.
back, Drew. So whenever you feel down or something like that, you know how to hit me up, and I'm all about positive. I'm what I want to do whenever I can. I want to raise awareness to bullies, right? And I want to start something of making it aware that we're not going to be tolerating bullies anymore in this industry or just anywhere in general. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it, and I've been getting calls a lot saying, "How can you help me?
I'm with
I'm
you,
being
man.
bullied, and I need to talk to someone." And I'm the kind of person that has a soft heart, right? I feel for people a lot. And especially when people are being picked on and they have nowhere else to go to and no one wants to hear it or be bothered with it, I like to change people's lives. And if I could do that, if that's going to help people, I'm all for it. If anyone out there needs to talk, or if you want me to be a part of something about anti bullying, I'm all for it. I'll do anything I can to help you guys. And like I said, I want to make a difference in this life. I don't want to just focus on, trying to be successful in the industry or be successful doing what I want to do. I want to help people. And to me, that's all the success that at the end of the night I would be happy with if it came down to that. So I like to feel good at night and knowing that I helped at least one person if I can, but I want to help a lot more. So, Drew, that's what I like to do. That's what I want to do. And I would love to make a movie off that. I would like to, do whatever I can.
Well, why don't we just make a movie then? Literally, just spot it. We can do it. Simple. We'll get a spot. We get it written out. Put it in. Why don't do it?
Mhm. Okay.
Fair movie show.
We'll talk after the
All right.
show. We'll get something going. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And if anyone troubles about it. Okay. Let's get a little advertising. We don't mind going over time because this is a Q&A question for David J. Paul, and this is about his Q&A about who he is, what he does. But this advertising, I'm going to show an advertise, and then I'm going to show his new series. 2 minutes. It's just taking a minute.
Drew, that was awesome.
As
That
usual.
was awesome, Drew.
What a beautiful series, sorry, I'm calling it film, but it's a series.
Mhm.
One absolutely beautiful series clip. And what is that about, may I ask? So people knows what it's about.
Well, it's directed by Dave Seriano, and he's a great guy. He's brilliant. He created a TV series called Super, which you saw, and it's about a woman that has a really, really special gift to her, as Yurei could tell. And I play a character named Jake, which you saw in that quick clip there. I play a security officer, which is trying to help as much as I can, but but the help is going to be not really there for long because it's a superhero type base um, and Christian TV series, and I become, not surprisingly, one of the bad villains of the whole entire TV series. So I can't give too much away, but from what you've seen in that clip, it's pretty intense. And there's going to be a lot of really, really good things in here. And it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one to watch, as you already could see. And it's a TV series that I would love to be deeply involved in. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. But so far, so good.
Is that the very first time that was produced on our channel? Properly like that anywhere else at the moment?
Hmm.
It's produced very first time, yeah? That was quite cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But
little
it's straight up,
little emotional watching it. Mhm.
you were pretty good at the like especially when you're doing the CPR. It must have been hard not to press down really hard on the shoulder complex. Because Do you have to like hold your strength back a little bit just to do that? Because it's mad. It's mad how you do first aid but not try and actually properly. Because usually, does it take a lot of strength, like pull back a bit while you're doing that?
Well, I mean, you got to rehearse, right? So you got to know what is safe, what's not safe. You have to make it as believable as you can, and make people feel it. So mentally, when you're really involved and deep into the character, yeah. Like with me, I get really deep into the character, like really deep. Like I am the character. So when things like that happen, and I read the script, and they told me what my character has to do, I know what I have to do. When they say action, I'm all in it, like really hard. But then when you know what you're doing, like with what you're saying, what you saw in the clip, with the compressions and everything, you have to kind of hold back a little bit because you don't want to hurt the person. But like I said, you have to make it as believable as possible. So sometimes it's tricky. Sometimes it's tricky, but at the end of the day, as long as the director says cut, we got it. That's all that matters.
Okay, we've got one more question, yeah? And we have to slowly come to an end.
How do you get through to people who just don't?
Have you read all that?
Yeah, so David, how do you get through to people who just don't want to know the truth and they shut you down? Yep. I'm just happy to wake up every day. I'm honest and try to help many people that don't have their ears open. Okay? I'm not going to change because of bullies. I will always be there for those people. And I agree, it's nice to go to bed. Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's very important to have a clean conscious, clean mind. Go to bed like you knew what you had to do. And it's unfortunate that in this world, there is people that are closed minded. There are people that are very stubborn. Oh, I could tell you so many stories, Drew, about stubborn people that I tried to help over the years and it just didn't work. But how do I handle it?
I don't know.
Well, Drew, let me hear first how do you handle it, and then I'll tell you how I handle it.
If people are very stubborn,
What do you do if they shut you
mm,
down and they're closed minded, and you're trying to help them?
I'll give them time. I'll give them time to themselves. Because sometimes time is important to receive what's going through. Because suffering through that motion on the mental health. Let them know you're there constantly. Just let them know. Now and then, a little message. How you doing? Hey, you okay? But instead, give them time. Let them know when you're ready, speak. When they're ready, I actually try and say, hey, I'm still here. I'm still supporting you. I'm still going to be connecting with you. This is how I do it. I give them a bit of time and then I chat with them. And then I chat with them. Sometimes they ever don't get it right, or they do get it right. But it's down to them, decisions. Because all we can do is be there for them. But sometimes that person doesn't want to be there for them. They just want their own life to themselves sometimes. And that's me
Mm-hmm.
being very truthful there. It's being a very serious point. Being working in the medical field myself, with dealing with mental health and situation, dealing with my own mental health. My personal saying is sometimes that needs to listen a little bit more on what other people think.
Mm-hmm.
It does to make their mind understand how important they'll come to you once you tell them you love them and care for them. That's it.
I mean, with me, a lot of it is tough love. I, Kelly, I try and help people as much as I can, right? And I like to hear people. I like to hear their problems. I like to sit down and be compassionate. I like to hear people. And a lot of times when I hear things, I like to give them the honest truth. I'm always an upfront guy. I never hold anything back. I always believe that every single person needs to hear the honest truth about what they're doing to themselves if it's not proper, or what they're doing to others. But for me, I'm always about being upfront and honest. And a lot of times I'm very brutally honest, because there is people in this world that need to be, really told what's going on before they harm themselves and others. So when that happens, I always like to talk to the person nice and calm, and just say, hey, listen, from what I listen to their problems, I like to be nice and cordial, I like to be comforting. But at the end of the day, with me being stern about it, I also like to tell them, if you need to talk to somebody, here's my personal contact info. Please don't hesitate to contact me or anything like that. And a lot of times it usually works out that way, that they really need someone to talk to. And yes, they can be stubborn at those times, but the stubbornness at times, it depends on the person. They could actually just start giving in and just pick up the phone or email or text and just say, I need to talk. I have a problem. And then that's when I'll always be there, no matter who they are. Like I said, I always like to be that guy of voice of reason. I like to be the guy that could comfort somebody. I like to be the guy that, if I feel good about me helping one person in this life or millions of people in this life, I like to give my all. And like I said, if they're stubborn, then sometimes, unfortunately, stubborn people, it usually backfires on them down the road, and they don't want to listen. But usually when they're stubborn enough and they don't listen, and the bad things actually start creeping up in their lives because they're stubborn and they know they're doing wrong, then it kind of hurts them in the long run. And then it makes them wake up and realize, you know what, let me reach out to somebody, and hopefully I could change my mindset and become a better person. So I like to handle things those kind of ways and situations, but other times they might not want to hear the truth and be stubborn the whole time, and then you can't help that person, unfortunately. But as long as you know that you did what you had to do and try and help that person in your own way, then that should make you feel better about yourself, Kelly. And like I said, we can't change everybody, unfortunately, but that's the way that I would definitely handle things. Drew, what happened?
Nothing. This,
What are you, dazed out there?
yeah, ADHD, bro. It's kicking in, bro. So I'm just keeping that. Sorry, man. I do apologize. That's rare for me to instabrate on that area. What impressed you to create a YouTube channel?
What inspired me to create a YouTube channel? So I do have a YouTube channel that's out there. I haven't done one in a while. It's called The David Lawrence Show. And why is The David Lawrence Show? Is because it's a stage name, Lawrence, for YouTube, because I was really close to my uncle. And his name was Uncle Jack. I call him Jack Zweig, Zweig. But he had his own show called The Jack Lawrence Show. And he had Alzheimer's. He passed away at 66 years old, unfortunately, but he had the world in his hands. Like, he had it all. He had his own number one sports radio show in West Palm Beach, Florida for many, many years. He had a real estate show. He was driving Lexuses all day long. He had a big home. He just had it all. So when I heard he was didn't have much to live, I flew out from New Jersey to come down to Florida, where I'm, now living in Florida. and I saw him, and I promised him. I knew he could hear me, he just couldn't respond to me. And I said, "Hey, Uncle, listen, I'm going to pick up where you left off, and I'm going to try and um, you know be somebody in the entertainment industry like you are or still are." And I said, "Don't worry, I got this." And as soon as I left, I get a phone call, and they said that your uncle just passed away. So I knew he was waiting for me to say goodbye, and I just wanted to let him know that I was going to pick up where I left off, and I'm a man of my word. So I decided to do a show just like my uncle, and I wanted to be in his memory. So that's why I named it the David Lawrence Show. And my show, I decided I wanted to be sort of like Johnny Knoxville. You know how Johnny Knoxville is the actor. I did crazy
Yeah.
things. So I wanted to be the Johnny Knoxville of sports entertainment. So what I decided to do is I did one-on-one interviews and challenges to all professional athletes, and just challenges eventually in general in anything. And I usually ask 3, 4, 5 questions to whoever my guests were. And midway into it, they challenged me, which I don't know what the challenge is, but they challenged me to do a one-on-one challenge against them in their own field. Either if it's cooking, if it's lasting 3 minutes in a cryotherapy chamber, which is freezing, with nothing but just a bathing suit on. If I want to get locked in a ring and wrestle a judo Olympian, if I want to go in a boxing ring and spar with this guy for 1 minute in the ring that actually was, in a ring with like guys like Oscar De La Hoya or Kelly Pavlik, Jermaine Taylor. I I was in a live professional wrestling event where I actually got double choke slam by 2 7-footers. I called them out. I won a one-on-one challenge, and really I got a 2-on-1. So I like the surprises when they challenge me in their own fields because I don't know what it is. But the rules of the show were I can't say no to any kind of challenge. So regardless of what it is. So it was exciting. I enjoyed it. I had to take some time off though because I got my butt beat quite a little bit. I was a little sore after a while doing it for a while, but I'm definitely going to be picking that up. I'm going to pick it up again in a little bit too. But that I love doing stuff like that hasn't been done before. So I just wanted to create a YouTube channel for something like that.
Okay. Now, it is sadly coming to an end now, ladies and gentlemen. Paul, thank you for coming on for our Q&A, answering questions in the NTV channel. It has been a great pleasure for you being here today, once again. Second time in a row. We got to do some movies together and do some special I'll be looking forward to this red carpet, I'll be aiming for that red carpet with you as well. I'm going to come and join you on your red carpet in a way.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going
And
to
I'll be
be April
interviewing.
7th. Sweet. So it's going to be April 7th, and it's going to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Red carpet premiere. We're going to be my team and I, Maureen Grudinsky, Alfred MacArthur. And when you guys talk to Alfred MacArthur, you have to understand he's Scottish. So when you talk to him, you probably won't understand a damn thing he's saying. His accent's horrible. But we try and understand him as much as we can, though. But he's a cool guy, though. And and we have a great team like behind the scenes with us, like Cameron Ring, Nick Kiersey. We have Victoria Stevens. We got we just got a great team. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to the red carpet. We're going to promote the hell out of our TV, reality show with the paranormal, Escape from the Paranormal. We would love all your support. We would love for you guys to blast it everywhere around the world. It's going to be everywhere. And we would love for you guys to share it, post it, advertise it, do whatever you got to do. We're looking for sponsors, endorsements, advertisements, executive producers, angel investors. celebrities, guys, it doesn't matter because we're just going to continue to do the show. We're going to be doing as many seasons as we can, but we need your support. We need your following. We need the love. We need the support. We need everything. So it's just like anything to be successful. You can't do it alone. And this industry, it is massive. And we need all your help. So if you guys could help us, you can always contact Drew. He'll give you the info how to reach out to us for Escape from the Paranormal. It's something that you guys are going to love, and you're going to want to watch it on TV over and over and over again. So, Drew, thank you for having me on. It was awesome. I had a blast. Thank you, everybody listening. Thank you for everybody that's going to listen when it gets replayed. You guys were awesome. Thank you again. Drew, thanks again. Love you, bro. And I will definitely be hitting you up soon, and we'll get some magic going.
Yeah, definitely, brother. Definitely. I'll be looking forward to it once again, though, David. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for making my dreams happen as well, man. Because dreams happening, man.
Yeah,
Once again, guys, David J. Paul has been on Entertainment DN channel. A super legend guy. Go and check out his movies, his YouTube. Go and make sure you follow him. Go and support his team. They're amazing. Absolutely brilliant. I spoken to them. I fallen in love with them. So they're absolutely great people. The Escape Paranormal, you need to make sure you get that support out there. Tell people about it. Start using your mouth. Start telling people about it. Use your Facebook for text messaging. Put the word out. Help me out, guys. Help me. Okay, I need a bit of credit here, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I go to the mods, thank you for being great mods. To the old mods, thank you for be great old mods as well. Everyone something in life, no matter how big or small. It's important to remember is you getting yourself out there. Every day is a different day to a new chance of what you want to do. Keep remember building your inspiration up and keep going forward, because you'll be sitting where I'm sitting one day with a movie actor like David J. Paul, like a few other people I go on here, spiritual people. Don't doubt yourself. Always keep going forward. Mental health, especially when people say the wrong stuff, but also get forward with it. Try and push past that. Speak to someone about it. Don't let it hold you. Go forward with it. Okay? Go and speak to someone about it. And a daughter, innocent. And sometimes just by messaging or giving a ring is much better to answer. But to be somewhere like in YouTube and Facebook, look at all these people are bigger out there. And because they're big, they can put you down. Listen to them. Go forward and build yourself up forward. Okay? If you need my help or you need anyone's help on this channel, no matter if they're actors or paranormal investigators, just message. Always listen to what you want to do, not someone else. Go forward with it, people. Just trust. Go forward with it. I've been in that situation so many times. I am now ready to go forward, and I'm making it happen. And this guy's working it with me. So, once again, I want to say, on this good evening, let's stay strong and let's keep going forward. And let's bring David J. Paul and his series and his movies out there as well, like everyone else we have on this channel. Let's make this happen. This happen. And if you want to be coming on networking, check out our website, www.entertainmentdntv.co.uk. Check us out. Go and check out all the guys we work with. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. David J. on DN2. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, great episode, great channel. Check us out on Roku, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, comment. This weekend, we'll be going live soon again on TikTok, doing some spiritual readings on Facebook. Keep a very close eye on us. Fight us interview some great legend people. Okay, let's go forward. See you guys later. Have a great night.
See ya.
But for this, it's just a crash.